From the station that's on your side, this is Channel 7 News Good Morning Arkansas.
According to the National Association of Realtors, 87% of first-time buyers think they need 10% or more down to buy a home. That's not true. In fact, Lee Maris with Bank of Little Rock Mortgage is here today to talk more about down payment options, and a lot of them are available to you out there, so we'll go over those.
Yeah, when you're young and just starting out, you don't have that.
Typically
right?
not, yeah.
I know I didn't.
Yeah.
So they're going to talk about some ways that you can work it out. All right, still to come up on the show today, we're going to talk about buying that first house and how do you come up with the down payment?
Yeah.
You know, first-time buyers sometimes think they need 10% or more, which is a lot of money. So we're going to find out how maybe you can work around that a little bit for first-time buyers.
A lot of options available out there, so we'll tell you about those this morning, of course. Coming up next after the break, we're going to talk about some of the mortgage down payment options available for you. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. All right, 9:37 is the time. Welcome back, everybody. According to the National Association of Realtors, 87% of first-time home buyers think that they need 10% or more down to buy a home, which in fact is not true. Actually, the average down payment for first-time buyers, did you know this? 6%. The number of programs required, no down payment at all, are going to be explained right now. Here with all that is Lee Maris with Bank of Little Rock Mortgage. And Lee, thanks for coming in today and explaining this, because look, hey, we got a lot of kids about to graduate from college coming up here in the next, I'd say, 3 months or so, and it is the American dream to own a home, to get that first mortgage paid and to get a down payment set up. I know probably a lot of people come in when they're buying that first-time house asking a lot of questions specifically about the down payment.
Down payment, what's my rate?
What's the rate? Yes, which of course fluctuate.
Exactly.
And seen some of the lowest rates we've seen in years, but now they're starting to
edge up a little bit.
Yes.
Not crazy high, but they're higher than we're used to, a little bit.
Okay, let's talk about a down payment first.
Okay.
I know we have some numbers to run over today. We definitely have some explanations of what those down payments would go to.
Right.
So let's start with this one, $200,000 house. Someone wants to put down a down payment. What's the down payment on average going to be for that kind of home?
I mean, it can be 0.
Okay.
It can be 3%. It can be
whatever.
Whatever.
Now,
whatever.
A lot of people might come in saying that I've heard it's 10%, and you guys say no, that's not the case.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. And I think people have that perception because of Dodd-Frank, and lending's tighter now, and it's kind of back to the old school underwriting. But yeah, we can still do 0 down. We can do 3% down. We even had a 1% down program.
Who can qualify for that kind of non-down payment, well, I guess?
Pretty much anybody. Now, some of the 0 down programs do have income restrictions.
Okay.
And some of them are geographically restricted. You have the USDA or a rural development loan. I mean, you can't get a rural development loan down here in the river market.
Sure.
But, bauxite, Greenbrier, and those are 0 down, 0 down and good rates, and credit scores need to be in the 640 and higher range.
Okay, which is pretty.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty
average, right?
Yeah,
what you would expect for buying a home, at least, right?
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
What about fees? Is there any fees associated with that since there's no down payment?
Yes, you will have mortgage insurance.
Okay.
And
PMI.
PMI.
Yeah.
Private mortgage insurance, or FHA loans, which require 3.5% down. You're going to have it's government mortgage insurance basically.
Okay.
So, but it pretty much runs about $50 per 100,000.
Will the PMI eventually go away?
On conventional loans, it will. On FHA, it won't.
Okay, so that's something important to ask your lender.
Exactly.
What about 3% down program? What does that entail?
Well, it's just kind of to run. I mean, it's the same thing. You got to have a little bit better credit score for 3.5% or for 3% down.
Okay.
A lot of people with the market, as crazy as it is, they might want to put their money in the stock market.
Sure.
Rather than making a large down payment on a house.
Yeah, because obviously the stock market has been on a rise.
It's on fire.
Unseen.
So,
yeah.
right.
So that's something I'm sure people have been asking. If we don't have to, can we, put that money elsewhere, somewhere that it might grow a little bit?
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
Okay. What about other loans that are available?
You got the VA loan. If you're a veteran, you can do 0 down.
Okay.
Like we talked about, FHA is 3.5% down. The ADFA, Arkansas Development Finance Authority, there's 0 down there.
Okay.
So, and you don't have to have 780 credit scores.
Is that a big misconception that a lot of people
I think so.
Yeah. What are some of the
It helps.
Sure. Yeah.
Makes my job easier.
No doubt. I'm sure that's one of the bonuses there,
exactly,
right? Yes.
Exactly. But you don't have to have it. And I mean, as high as rent is now, I think people should be buying houses left and right.
What is the best advice you could give to someone who has been saving up, trying to buy a home right now in this current climate, current market? What's the best advice you have for them out there to get the home of their dreams, or at least just get started? You know, if they're just trying to buy their first house, what should they do?
Yeah, I mean, you're not going to buy the home of your dreams, your first house.
Yeah, typically not.
Pick up the phone and call Bank of Little Rock, or go on our website at www.blrmortgage.com. There's a calculator up at the top. You can play around with numbers. And I think a lot of people would be surprised they can qualify for a lot more than they think they can.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
We undersell ourselves when we're looking at home stuff a lot. Yes.
Yeah, I mean.
You're telling me I can get what? Yes.
I get that a lot.
I'm sure.
And just don't be afraid. I think that's the thing. I think people are intimidated by the process.
Sure.
And, you know, it's not rocket science.
Okay.
I mean, it's income versus debt.
All right. Well, hopefully
that's pretty much it.
You can get that first home taken care of, and as we mentioned, of course, you can go and visit the folks over there, Bank of Little Rock Mortgage, and they'll take great care of you. And you can even just get an idea of what you can get just by going to the website. As Lee mentioned, just go to the very top there and type in your numbers, and hopefully it works out.
And if it'll quit raining, y'all can go out and look at houses.
That's right. Sunday. Hey, Sunday's a popular day for open houses, so it will do that on Sunday.
Absolutely.
Lee, thanks for coming in. We appreciate you stopping by explaining that to us.
Well,
we really do.
Thank you.